What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel and another simulation-ish video. Today we are simulating the MLB offseason, mostly free agency. I just want to know where MLB The Show thinks all of these free agents are going. Now, I traded most of them to the Marlins just to make sure they wound up free agents, because I tried this a couple of times, and without fail, Gerrit Cole signs an extension, which didn't happen in real life. Anthony Rendon is only there about half the time, and Grandal is never on free agency. So those are the three big ones that I noticed were never there. So they were all on the Marlins this past season. So now they are free agents. Two random ones. Paul Goldschmidt is here, and Chris Sale is here. Not sure why. It's just how it works out. Bogarts is also here. Marcelo Ozuna is still here. Josh Donaldson is here. Obviously, Billy Hamilton has already signed a deal, but he's here anyway. I figured I should do this before too many other people sign, as Will Smith signed today. But the way we're going to do this, I'm going to tell you where I think these players are going to go, I guess, and then we'll see where they wind up on the video game. So I think Gerrit Cole winds up somewhere in LA, either as a Dodger or an Angel. I don't think he goes back to Houston. The comments after the postseason and with all this cheating scandal, I think he doesn't really want to be an Astro now. So I think he's gone. I think it makes the most sense for him to wind up in California. The Angels probably are going to spend some money this offseason. Gerrit Cole makes a ton of sense to help the rotation. You can't waste Mike Trout's entire career. So it makes sense to me that Gerrit Cole would go there. Anthony Rendon, honestly don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if he went back to Washington. Wouldn't be shocked if some other team like the Dodgers or something signed him. I think it would be, I don't know. I'm curious to see where he signs. There's a few different teams I could see. Grandal, I've said Braves before on stream. I'll stick with that. I think the Braves need a catcher. They signed Will Smith today. I think there's not a great catching plan in Atlanta at this point. There's not a lot of great backups. I mean, you got Austin Romine could be a backup plan. Maybe Chase Darno. But Grandal is the big one, and I think if you're the Braves and you want to seriously consider winning it all next year, you sign Grandal. Ozuna is here. I've heard he could go to the Marlins. I don't know. Donaldson maybe will be a Ranger. Might be a Brewer. I don't know. There's a lot of different people out here. So we're just going to simulate. We're going to see where all these wind up. Brett Gardner, interesting player. Expert at hitting things in the dugout. So without a doubt, he's a Houston Astro. Just without a doubt. If you guys go on to enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like on it. Let me know that you enjoyed it. And hit subscribe. We do a bunch of random crap on this channel. As Dylan Betances, I guess, goes to Cleveland. Pretty fun. Chris Sale winds up being a Yankee. Exciting. Gerrit Cole is a Cub. Okay, so Gerrit Cole, $14 million a year. That seems low. And that's on the game. The game just doesn't let the high-end players sign for enough money, which is good in some ways and bad in others. But Gerrit Cole, regardless, is a Cub. I guess you can kind of maybe see the rationale. You're going to need a one-starter. The Cubs really don't have a good one-starter, especially if you unload a contract like Bryant's or Contreras or whatever. You might have money to go sign Gerrit Cole. I don't see it happening in real life, but I suppose it's possible, maybe. Nate Jones is a Red Sox. That makes a ton of sense. If they shed a contract or two, they definitely need pen help. 100%. So that makes sense. I don't know. He's a 90 overall here. I think that's high for him in real life. But who knows? Grandal is a Yankee. So where's Gary Sanchez playing? What are we saying here? 4 years for 14, just over 14 million. It's not too bad. Where's Gary Sanchez playing? Or where's Grandal playing? Is one of them a DH? I don't know. Seems like a weird signing. Weird place for Grandal to wind up. But sure, whatever. Oh boy. Anthony Rendon is a New York Met. Now, let's talk about this. The Mets have said that they have the money to sign almost anyone they want. And you know, they've operated almost more as a small market team in the past, but they don't have a great third base plan, I don't think. So Rendon could make sense. It's not out of the question in real life, I feel like. It's just not the most likely. I'm going to leave Rendon on the screen for just a little bit longer, just to trigger all the Nationals fans watching. Billy Hamilton is a Yankee. Obviously that didn't happen because he's a Giant, I believe. But $14 million for 3 years is really high for Billy Hamilton. Xander Bogaerts is a Pirate. Paul Goldschmidt is a Yankee. The Yankees just sign everyone, I guess. I would not like to stop simulating. Marcell Ozuna goes to the Seattle Mariners. They need to rebuild. Ozuna gives them an extra bat, outfield DH, however you would want to use him. Could be interesting. So let's see who's left. Who do we have left? Donaldson is the top one. He is yet to sign. Will Harris is here. Joe Smith is here. Each of them have received offers from the Twins. Chris Davis is here. Dallas Keuchel is still here. I guess the big ones still to go are Nick Castellanos, who I don't know if we'll get a pop-up when he signs, and Donaldson. McCann retired. I can't force him to retire in-game. I mean, I guess I could have traded for him and made him like a 0 overall. But who's left? Not a lot. Everyone's pretty much been taken up. Including Castellanos. So let's player search. So who is I looking for? What am I, an owl now? I don't know. I guess we'll look up Donaldson first, see where he landed. Donaldson is a Philadelphia Philly. Moving from one AL East, dude, what am I on right now? Moving from one NL East team to another. He signed a 1 year, $8.9 million. So low still. I can't see that happening in real life. There's just no way. Will Harris is a Minnesota Twin. Helps their pen. Former Houston Astros. 1 year, $6.9 million. Nice. It just helps their pen. Twins are going to need to rebuild their starting rotation this year. Or realistically, just their pitching. Will Harris is helps that. Nick Castellanos is a Chicago White Sox. Can't see that really happening either. But you know what? MLB The Show is going to do what MLB The Show wants to do. 1 year, 8.2. I feel like he'll sign for more. All these contracts are super not high. Which is fine. I mean, Castellanos, he's a DH. He went from the Tigers to the Cubs as a rental back to the AL Central, where he's now a White Sox, I guess. So it could make sense. He stays in the same city, obviously, which is a fun storyline. I feel like he signs a longer-term deal. But that's pretty much it. That's all I want to do, I think. Alright, one last time for the thumbnail. Anthony Rendon is a New York Met. Garrett Cole is on the Cubs, maybe? But that's gonna do it. MLB The Show, the most accurate simulation to baseball there is. You cannot argue it after this video. I mean, the free agent logic, the contract logic, the amount of money, the years, it all makes perfect sense. I mean, the Yankees signing Grandal, clearly that's who's going to sign Grandal. But guys, that's pretty much going to do it. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys in the next one.